It is the 16th day of January, 2013, and today we're going to be going inside the Nether and searching out some of the new quartz. And our picture of the day comes from Zidane52702, who has some excellent goodies, and they were watching Ultra Hardcore. Good morning, Minecraft. It is Work Wednesday. I actually did not write Work Wednesday on my note card, so that's why there was a slight delay in me saying Work Wednesday. I don't know what happened. I made the space where I usually put the title of the day, but alas, it isn't there. I'm kind of sad. Anyways, to find the new quartz material, we need to generate new nether area. And so we're going to go into our tunnel that I made for when we were heading off to new lands. And we're going to branch off of that tunnel, and we're going to head a separate direction to hopefully get to new areas. But first we need to get all the way to the top because we want to be at the top of the nether so we don't fall out. But what's been going on around the server? BOO has been sabotaging Ethos plans. Pyro has been on working on a shrine, not a shine. And Beef has been working on a rope bridge. Among other things. Beef does a lot of really great work, as we saw on yesterday's Tour Tuesday. Everybody was left some comments saying basically to me, MC, you done goofed. There's a lot more than what you've shown of Beef's, and I'm sorry that I didn't cover everything. My episodes are only a certain length, and I didn't bring nearly enough melons with me. We may have to go back for some soon. But yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't get to give all of Beef stuff a good tour. We might have to go do a second Tour Tuesday over at his place sometime. Oh man, my pick is too fast. It's hard to control. We need to make a big old tunnel this way a little bit so we can hopefully generate some new nether terrain. And that's the hope. And if we can do that, we might be able to find some quartz. So basically, I have a few things I want to talk about because I've been looking at the new topic discussion forum. You guys have been submitting your ideas. If you haven't submitted your idea, feel free to go and do that. I'm looking for topics that are interesting to talk about during Good Morning Minecraft. And somebody was talking about how Nintendo is commonly perceived as a child company, a kiddie company, and now they're suddenly trying very hard to shake off that that stereotype. And I personally have never felt that they were trying to be a kiddie company. I don't think that was ever their intention either. Nintendo has, stated many a time that what they're after is merely fun experiences, and they will do pretty much anything to make new experiences. And they've innovated video games quite a few times. Like, were they the first one to have a control stick, I believe, on their system? I believe they may have been. Of course, they were the first ones to do motion controls, touchscreen gaming. That was pretty much all Nintendo. I mean, there's been slight touchscreen gaming. I don't want to but they're the one who's popularized it, and it's thanks to Nintendo that the way we play games today is so cool. And people usually think of the PS3 and then the 360 as mature, advanced consoles. And I don't think that's fair because Nintendo makes mature, advanced games. The big thing, of course, everybody always gets on about is the graphics. And graphics are subjective to gameplay. You can have the best graphics in the world, but if your game sucks, it sucks. That's just how it is. And the one thing I really like about Nintendo is I don't think there's been a Nintendo developed or published game that wasn't really good. I mean, they've had some lesser than great games, but I don't think they've really had many bad games, and that says a lot about Nintendo and their commitment to quality. And the thing that they always do is they just make fun games. They don't try to force themselves into being having online play. They don't try to force themselves into having high-def graphics. They make a game that is fun, and that is their first priority. If it goes beyond that, if it becomes something more than just fun, and like it looks really good as well, then bonus. But you know, I don't think it's necessarily about that. Okay, we need to find our way down there. And I don't know quite how. We need to find an area where it's connected to the roof. So I think we need to head over this way a bit. We need to make sure we watch our step. It's very important that we watch our step here. Yeah, and that's what Nintendo tries to do. They try to make unique experiences. And they kind of go for the aha moment, where when you play a video game, many video games nowadays, I've noticed, are very... They tell you what to do, where to go. They have arrows pointing to your next destination. Nintendo really doesn't do that. They give you clues, and they say, you know, maybe this is, you know, of interest to you. And when you finally figure it out, you get that moment where you're like, aha! And you know exactly what must be done at this point. And I think that that's one thing that I think that Nintendo does better than any other company. And it kind of makes them not a kiddie company, because the aha moment is something that's universal. So my opinion about the whole thing is that this question of like Nintendo trying to shed their titles as a kiddie company is, I don't think Nintendo ever was a kiddie company. I think they may have been a family company, but never a kiddie company. I don't think Nintendo's really made many games, if any, that were meant specifically for children. Only for children. A game that an adult could not play. Because it was, like... I don't think Nintendo's made learning games. Like, that's what I would consider a kiddie game. New Super Mario is a perfect example. You can be, you know... flipping however old you are. And play that game and you're going to have a fun time. Do you know why? Because that game is rage-inducing, and you want to beat it and be better than whoever you're playing against or with, and that's something that goes beyond being a kid game or an adult game. It goes to being a game that everyone can play, and that's why I think Nintendo is really cool. They're not a kiddie company; they're a game company, and they make games for everyone. Okay, so I'm going to put some lights up here so I know that this is where I entered, and I'm going to toss a pearl on down. Whee! Okay, so over there seems to be the best way there. We seem to have found ourselves another nether fortress though. Perhaps I can build a tower when it's time to leave, but for right now I'm going to actually just place a torch here so I know this is the spot. And let's kill a wither skeleton, because he seems to be right here. Hopefully we'll find some quartz as well while we're out. But a wither skeleton? By all means. I've actually never killed a wither, so... Oh, I'm withering. I am withering. Indeed. Wither, wither, wither. Ooh, fall from here and the ball game's over. So yeah, I think that New Super Mario Bros. Kind of proves my point in that they're not a kiddie company, they're a family company, and that's not a bad thing. And I think that both Sony and Microsoft are also trying to be family companies, but you know, it's they have gained more of a reputation for being, you know, making Gears of War. Does Microsoft make Gears of War? I don't know if they do, but they made, you know, Halo and all that, and Halo's not a game that is like appeals to the entire family. I mean, it may appeal to a certain part of the family, but not the entire family. It's not like Mario does. Mario can appeal to the entire family very easily, because you run, you jump, and you try to win. I'm going to win. That is Mario. So hopefully I'm out far enough that I should see some nether quartz. I don't really know what it looks like and where I should be looking, to be honest. Yeah, I said I know what it looks like. I just don't know where I should be looking. Whoa. Hello? You're gonna die! Why is he shooting a diamond helmet at me? He's shooting a diamond helmet! Ah! Diamond helmet monster! Diamond helmet monster! That doesn't even make any sense! The gas is shooting diamond helmets! Oh.
He only thinks of your protection, MC. He wants you to be safe.
I don't want to be safe. I want you to go away, giant ghasty thingy. Oh. You need to keep your crosshairs on the ghast. I'm gonna kill this guy. Raw. Raw. Yeah, I got him. Return to sender. Screw him. No quartz though. That's disappointing. Huh. I don't see any quartz anywhere up in this. And I should be out far enough that I should have got new terrain, so I'm slightly concerned. I got a few more things to talk about, though. I'm going to try to head back home right now. But first I want to kill this withery guy. Actually, that is a normal skeleton. Indeed it is. How strange. And that's, somebody also asked inside my question idea form thing. They were like, what do you think about bronies, MC? And I'm like, who cares? It's like, if you like freaking My Little Pony, then hurrah! That's it. That is the end of the discussion. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. I don't think anything else needs to be said about it. People seem to make a big deal about it when it doesn't really need to be a big deal. If you like My Little Pony, then huzzah. If you don't, then don't watch it. You're gonna die. Raw. Raw. There needs to be more wither skeletons. I need a... Ooh, hello. Need to find my way home now. Because I am running low on food. A few other things. My mom has let me borrow her laptop. So now I may not be... I will be able to check up on YouTube comments here. And hopefully get caught up with all that jazz. Or YouTube messages, that is. Sorry if I haven't responded to some of your YouTube messages. I'm going to try to do a whole bunch tonight, but I can't make any promises because there's a lot of messages in my inbox. Oh, look, a little slimy slime. I'm going to be quiet here for a moment, and so I can get up to the top, because this is really dangerous inside the Nether. Whoa. Whoa. Am I here? Okay. Home free! Okay, I'm gonna start heading back. In addition, I want to remind everybody to submit topics of discussion, so we can get some of those going. That's that. What's going on the channel today? Mother 3 will be coming out today. And this episode, if you haven't really been tuning into it, now is the time to start, because in this episode, things are when they get serious. I very much recommend, of course, watching the first episode and the second episode first, so you get a little understanding of what's going on. But like I said before, a lot of people may perceive this game as a kiddie game, like I said before. But it's in this episode where things get real, and it shows that this game is not a kiddie game. So I would very much recommend everybody to watch this third episode. If you've been following the series at all, just give it a watch. And thank you again to all the support from Mother 3. I'm glad to see a whole bunch of people viewing it. It really makes me happy. I may also put out an episode of Feed the Beast today, but I can't be sure. It all depends on my schedule. I have other things to record, of course, with Silver today. So we'll see if I can manage to get out Feed the Beast as well. And it's time for your random opinion. And my random opinion today would be that fruit Pop-Tarts, like, you know, blueberry, the wild berry, are better than the chocolate Pop-Tarts. Good morning, Minecraft.